Hello Top Comics, this is Sigue from Marvel. Hello everyone, my name is Sigue and I'm a talent scout for Marvel Comics, and I'm here to give you 5 tips about what you can do to improve yourself to work at Marvel hopefully in the future. Tip number 1, storytelling. People always ask me, what's the most important thing when it comes to comic books? To breaking in as an artist, and the most important thing is storytelling. I need to see, and the editors at Marvel need to see, that you can take your characters and move them from panel to panel and page to page, and we can understand the story. So first and foremost, practice your storytelling. Look at artists who are masters at it. John Romita Jr., Stuart Immonen. These guys are fantastic. They're the 2 best examples I can think of to show you how to move your characters. So practice storytelling. Tip number 2. Every artist learns from another artist. You grow up inspired by an artist. But there is a fine line between inspiration and imitation. You should look at other artists and take what you like from their style, but develop your own style. Come up with something unique. We have David Finch, we have Steve McNiven, we have Olivier Coipel. You might like them, but we don't want you to draw like them. Take inspiration from them, but don't imitate them. Tip number 3. Use the internet to your advantage. Right now, it's an amazing time in social media. You can contact editors, you can contact other artists, you can use the internet to learn. It should be a tool that you should use, just like you use a pencil, or like you use ink, or like you use a computer for coloring. You should use the internet as a tool to learn and to help spread your name. It's something that a lot of people don't realize. Part of being an artist is also marketing yourself. Your art will sell your story, to sell you to the editors, but you have to sell yourself as well. So use the internet to your advantage. Tip number 4. You're never too old to stop learning. Every day, everything you draw, you should continue to learn. Just because you think you're a good artist, you shouldn't settle. Be a great artist. Every artist gets better every day. Continue to learn. Go to life drawing classes. Study anatomy. Read other artists' work for inspiration. Just constantly continue to grow as an artist. Tip number 5. Tip number 5 is to remember that even though you break into comics, sometimes it's more difficult to stay in comics. So just because you get an opportunity and maybe you break into comics, you should not be looking for just one opportunity. You should be thinking about your career. I think it was John Romita Jr. who said, "You're only as good as your last page." So comics are not just about artwork, it's also about hitting deadlines, which is something that's important to remember, and that goes to the point of staying in comics. So if you don't like something on a page, you can always fix it on the next page. So constantly keep growing and developing as an artist. And just because you have one job, your first job doesn't have to be perfect. Your first page doesn't have to be perfect. Learn on the next page. So those are my 5 tips for you to help you hopefully break in and stay in at Marvel.